you possess when you work together, when you join voices, when you extend yourselves not just on behalf of your own ambitions, but on behalf of a larger cause, you cannot be stopped. And part of the reason I know that America will succeed is when I look at how you work together. What I saw in offices from Vegas to Richmond to Colorado Springs to Manchester, New Hampshire to Orlando, Florida, it didn't matter where I was. I walked into a volunteer office, and what you saw was people from every walk of life. Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Native American, young, gay, straight. It didn't matter where you came from. You came together with a mission in mind and a vision in mind. And you were willing to set aside whatever surface differences you had because you understood you were working on behalf of an America that was a little more just and a little more fair and a little more compassionate and better stewards for our environment. And seeing that kind of spirit operate day in, day out, no matter how hard the work, no matter how little you got paid, no matter how bad your candidate screwed up, it didn't matter, you just kept on going. And there were times during the course of this year where I might have gotten down, but you picked me back up. You lifted me up on your shoulders. And you said, you know, yeah, we know he's got kind of old and gray hair. And we know sometimes, you know, he stumbles, but we are going to carry him across the finish line because this is not about him. This is about us. This is about America. This is about what we believe. This is about what our values are. This is about our ideals are all about. We are going to go out there and change America. That's what you did every single day. And so this weekend belonged to you. So my final message, because I'm already breaking my promise, I said I wasn't going to talk, is to say that you can't stop now. I know some of you got to go back to school. I know some of your parents are like, okay, you did your little thing, but now you got to go back and get your degree. I know some of you got some rent to pay. So you gotta get some loans to repay. You may be making a whole range of career choices and decisions right now. And look, not all of you will end up staying in politics. Not all of you will end up pursuing professionally public service. But every single one of you in your communities, in your neighborhoods, in your workplaces, wherever you decide to put down roots, wherever you decide to make a difference, as long as you retain that spirit that you've shown during the course of these campaigns, the idea that you're a citizen, that America only works when you make it work. That you have the power to move this country and as a consequence the world. If you retain that sense and never lose it, then I tell you, not only is America going to be in good hands, but what's going to happen is you're going to influence your peers and your friends and the folks you live next to and your neighbors and people in your workplace. And suddenly, like Robert Kennedy described, you're like a stone thrown in a pool and it starts rippling out. You don't know where those ripples are going to go. And that's the future that I see for you. You know, I know that every single person here donated $10 to a memorial on behalf of Alex OFA. Alex was one of you. This incredibly thoughtful, talented, compassionate, caring young person who decided to get involved because he thought it could make a difference. And tragically, he ended up leaving us while working in the campaign. Some of the people here were there when it happened. And it was heartbreaking. And it reminded us of how precious our time on this earth is. We don't have a lot of time. I know when you're young, it seems like it goes on forever. It turns out, things are fragile. And yet, the thing that outlives each of us is what we do for somebody else. What difference did we make? And we know Alex made a difference. And so, his impact outlives him. And that means, yeah, that's all right. Somebody's over there, and they probably fainted because they've been standing too long. Many of you have been at rallies. There's one over here. We got EMS folks here. People bend your knees while you're here. And try to get hydrated as well. Drink water is what I mean. Juice is okay too. But in the same way that Alex left this indelible mark on my life and Michelle's life and many of your lives, you will leave an indelible mark as well, as long as you decide that you're going to spend your life giving something back. You've already given me an incredible gift. You've given America an incredible gift. Don't stop. Keep on going. Don't stop. Stay fired up.